Okay, let's try this again. It's going again. Is this a whole new child? I don't know what's going on. Okay. Sorry, y'all. Take a week off, and then it's like I have no clue what I'm doing with my life. And plus, we got a storm coming through. It's all kinds of foolery. All right, let me get back to this. Okay, got it. Okay, KJ, I see Jeremy Unmask is here. Great. All right, got KJ back. Okay, girl, we live.
Oh, right. Okay. Girl. All right. So y'all gotta bear with me tonight, man. This your girl KJ, Situationships Café. We got Christy Woodard, because she's everything, the in the building with us as well. How you doing, Christy?
Hold on. I had to
I
get a
know.
sip.
I know. Yeah, get a sip.
Listen,
Child.
this has been a week. I'm just glad to be here at this point. Been
Blessed.
listen, you know that right. You had to take a sip too. See.
Girl, let me take a sip out of here. I ain't got no air right now. The power's out over here on my side of town. So
we have a storm rolling through Shreveport right now. It has the audacity to be sunny outside while it's storming too.
I mean, the rain is blowing sideways to the street, but then it's sunny outside.
Right. I mean, looks like a perfect summer day. Had you not heard the storm a few weeks ago. So hopefully your power will get back on because I'm over here cold. You see, I got a hoodie on. Shout out to Stephen Gudo. But
oh yeah,
I'm freezing. I wish I could donate some of my air to you right now because
cold. This ain't the first time I've been without power, so we're gonna act like we know what we're doing.
Right. So how are you?
But no, man.
We had a whole week off, so we actually catching up for 2 weeks tonight.
It's 2 weeks. Oh, girl, in 2 weeks I have done so much. I've done so much. I was trying because I had a whole idea for the night because I had it all planned. I was gonna add some video, get some music popping tonight.
Right. And power outage.
and cut. So we're trying to get it right. Right. But no, these past 2 weeks have been great for me, honestly. Just been working, focusing on releasing these instrumentals. I got both of them up for the web series. So you can find KJ Chocolate Truffles and Code on Apple Music, iTunes, Spotify, Amazon, Snapchat, TikTok, Tinder, maybe, I don't know, but just swipe right on it if you hear it. You see my face. You can find those instrumentals on all things, and we got more stuff dropping. So, for all those music.
For those that don't know, I know some of y'all know KJ. You know her in some capacity. You know her as a poet, as an artist. You may only know her as first AD or all the things on Situationships or whatever. But I found out during this process that she's also a producer. So what she's talking about is the fact that some of her music got placed in the series once I heard how dope her beats were. And now she's releasing them for y'all to hear.
Thank you for summing it up for me because I don't, yeah.
I know. It's a lot going on today.
It's a whole lot, man. I do a little bit of everything. So yeah, Christy summed it up. Yeah. So I'm an artist as well, a producer as well as artist. So I got some songs I'm gonna drop too. So
and there were a lot of people who were asking me. Yeah, there were a lot of people who were asking me about the instrumentals because, something you've come to realize, I guess, doing music supervising for the series is how like, I don't know, it just makes me more productive to just listen to music while I'm working. But when it's instrumentals and you can just, it's kind of background music and you ain't got to worry about lyrics and all that other stuff. So a lot of people like listening to playlists of instrumental music. So I'm trying to get all the producers, hint hint, to do that. But
who missing on the list? Who missing on the list?
I'm just saying. I ain't calling no names.
Come on, guys, because this is a dope soundtrack.
Right. Everybody's talking that, like, the music is all that people have talked about in the past 3 weeks. I mean, of course, the story, I've gotten some compliments on the writing, things like that. But the music, every comment, oh, I love this song. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, no, the music is sick, man. You gotta represent that. So,
right.
Yeah, man, we're gonna get that rocking for y'all, because that was it. That makes everything, not just this show.
Right.
So yeah, no, just been working
Speaking
on
the music. One of the people who need to put his stuff on there is in the waiting room. So let me bring him on in.
Oh, bring him in. Let's see who we got here. Bring him in. I wish I had some drum rolls for him.
Right. Hey. We need sound effects like he got.
Tell him to do his own drum rolls.
What's up, Soundz? Where you at? I can't hear you.
What's up?
What's up, man? Yeah, do some drum rolls for us, for you, to introduce you.
Man, I wish
he ain't got his board ready, huh?
I just closed my session. God dog it, if I would have had it, I would have been in there.
Would have gave us some horns and some drum rolls.
Absolutely. I'm trying to convert this old camera over here.
Yes, indeed.
Oh, a video. And
there you go. We see you.
What's happening?
So,
hey,
this is, did he produce, what's the name of the song? Shoot. Episode 5.
Oh, yeah.
In time? Okay, I was going to call it This Love for whatever reason.
A lot of people been liking that song.
Okay, In Time. So. Where they come from. That's my song.
Yeah.
So this is our producer, Darrell Fuller, but he goes by the name of Spasciz.
Yep, that is correct, Armando. Man, you know what? You are the first person that's ever looked at it and just said it right.
Oh, right. Man, I think that's that artist brain.
Hey, man, that is what's up. And here's a funny thing. AJ was the one that came up with the name. Well, he came up with the spelling of the name.
Really?
Doing something different.
Yep.
And that's what it is that got me, the spelling of the name. When I saw it the first time, I was like, what in the hell? Yeah. But then I looked at it, I was like, oh, that's brilliant. That's Spacey.
For branding purposes, you need a unique name.
Yep.
So
and the dope part about it is you have to really go and really, like, you gotta really look at it, like really look at it to know what the name is. And I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, no, definitely do. And when I saw it, and then I think we did that live with you the first time. I stopped and I watched some of it afterwards, and I was like, oh, brilliant! I get it. I see it. Love it. Yeah, no, I'm gonna have to get on your level, man.
No, that was AJ. He's super smart and everything, so I have to, give honor what honor is due. Mine would have been Spacez like a mug, man.
I know. And listen, I spelled it wrong a couple of times, so forgive me. I be inverting the C and the S. But I go back and correct it once I realize.
It is all good. It is.
Plus, when we first met, it was a totally different name, so I'm still getting used to the new name.
Yep. You've been knowing me a while, man.
Right.
Yep. Man. We on the stream, baby.
Yo, man.
We on the Zoom, man. We in here.
Hey, tell us about your part, man. We saw that you had a cameo in this joint. And,
yeah, man. I got to look at the computer and hit the space bar, and that was about it, man. Just.
And you was grooving too.
I was grooving too. And you know what? I didn't look at the camera either.
You didn't. Great job.
Yes.
That's all that matters.
Hey, you're a professional, man.
Because it was a one take, and if we had to redo that take because you looked at the camera.
I know. Hey, I felt you breathing, man. I felt right here, man. I'm sorry. Let me go on this. I felt it right here. I better not look at that camera. I better not look at that camera. And you know what? It is super hard to do not to look at the camera. You wouldn't even understand how hard that little piece of thing is. Oh my gosh. But we made it work.
It's right there and you just want to look up.
Yo, we made it work though. We made that thing work. So it worked out. And it's like somebody's in your face like this the whole time, and they coming around your head, and you trying to just look straight ahead. That junk is hard to do. I take my hat off to any artist. I mean, an actor that does that. That is hard to do. Because you just want to look at him and be like, dang, man, you gotta be that close. Like, is it that important?
Right here.
But
and I tell people before I do it, I'm about to get all up in your grill. So
right. Yeah.
Christy,
don't care.
Christy, I saw a picture of you like sitting on the couch and you like angling the camera down and AJ is sitting there. Mm-hmm. Oh man, that would have been so hard for me to do. Golly, that would have been difficult, man.
I had to hop all up in their space a few times, especially to get those. That was the shot of his phone, the text that he got, or whatever. So I had
was
to do
that like that wasn't green screen? Well, that was the actual text.
No, it was his phone.
It was his phone. Yeah, okay.
I was sending text messages as Shay.
You were Shay
from my phone. You just changed the name. That's all. But yeah.
Learn something new every day.
Okay, so before we start talking about episode 5, because I know that's what's about to happen. Let me go ahead and let the people in. We have some of the cast members in the waiting room right now.
Oh yeah.
I just wanted to get you on here real quick.
Good.
Since we were talking about the music and that amazing song from episode 5. Shout out to Adriana too.
I was gonna say.
My gosh, man. Oh yes.
Hey, that thing was.
Please shout her out. Oh.
That thing was
Church. Okay.
Church. Amen. Right. Blessed be under his eye. Yep.
Okay. let's let him in. Okay, I'm admitting everybody. Hold
People
on.
wouldn't even understand what it took to get that vocal like that. Whew.
That's Cherie. That's Brittainy.
Hey, you got the whole crew up in here.
Got the whole crew. Smile.
JKells.
Everything.
All right.
Let me see something.
Hey, everybody.
What's up?
What's up?
Oh
boy, Unmask on here. What's up,
man? I wouldn't miss it.
Okay, Brittainy.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Hey, what's going on?
What's up?
What's up, y'all? I literally haven't seen some of y'all since
JKells.
Who was that? What'd he do?
Oh man, nothing.
That boy JKells in the building. What's up?
Hey, I was just listening a little bit on YouTube while I was waiting to get in here. So don't worry, Darrell. I ain't gonna call your throwback name. What y'all just talking about?
You know, everybody.
You got a
everybody
new
know
name,
me as
so.
Focus, baby. If you look deeper back in these YouTube videos, you can see Focus on there. You go back about 2 months. You gonna see Focus, the intro and everything. It's all good.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, everybody. All
What's
of
that?
They lost friends for here.
Man, they got the whole crew.
Yes, indeed, man. How everybody doing this Sunday?
Wonderful.
Stormy Sunday.
Fantastic
Watching it
as
rain.
always.
Right.
Let me send this out to my YouTube real quick.
Let's see, man. So we're gonna start with a couple questions for the cast. So Spasciz, man, we're gonna get to that song in episode 5 soon.
You good. I'll be right here.
All right. Hey guys, so we're gonna start with the lady first. Oh, Brittainy just dipped out.
Somebody called a Pikachu.
Like, how did you guys get involved with the series?
I seen the casting call and I was very interested in it from the beginning. I just was I've just put my little 2 cents in, like, hey, if you just need somebody, if you just need me to hold a sign or something, I will be interested, because it's just amazing that we get a chance to see something come to life, here in the city. And it's a great project.
Yeah.
And who wouldn't want to be a part of a great project,
Right,
So.
right. And I'm sorry, before anybody else speak, Jeremy, introduce yourself and who you were in the series, man. I'm sorry.
Okay, yeah. My name is Jeremy Unmask, aka comedian Jeremy Unmask. Shreveport's own comedian, and I play X, the friend, the honest friend. You already got that one rough friend that just be hanging out, but he be saying some real stuff at times. That was my character.
Mhm.
You might go get you a pop. Like, let me just dip through and see my partner right there, in the hood, and I was there, and he,
Right.
had to
Just
give him
doing
my
what you do.
opinion. Yeah,
Yeah.
thugging. It's what they call it.
Thugging out here in these streets.
Yeah. Yeah, so.
I got you, man. It was glad to have you part of this series, man.
And I'm glad to be here.
Indeed. Who want to speak next?
Cool, I'll go. It's all good. Oh, man, what up, baby? We need another Bucky's road trip, man. Remember my boy Bucky's a few months ago. But
Yeah.
I'm JKells. I play Mitchell, the ex-player from the Himalayas. But yeah, how I got involved, man. Me and AJ, my homeboy, man, we go way back. Of course, was with him with the album and the book as well. So I seen he was doing the play. He told the web series. Excuse me. He told me about it. I was like, hey, bro, pretty much the same as Unmask. Hey, whatever you need, man. You got an extra part laying around. Hey, holler at your boy. Him and Christy sent me a couple options. It was like, hey, check them out. Let us know what you want to do, and that's what I picked. And we made it happen. And I'm here for it. I'm looking for bigger and better things, like I told her earlier today. Bigger and better things coming out of this, for them in the future. So yeah, that's me, and that's how I got involved with it.
Indeed, bigger and better things coming, man. This is a wonderful project. All right, Miss Brittany Pope.
Yeah. Basically I play Shamika, but the reason I got involved with it, number one, I'm a fan of Salah's work, his poetic work. And I'd actually I read the book before I went to the casting call. And so I was like, let me just give it a try. She might need a extra or whatever. I come from a theater background. So typically, one chance and that's it. And I want myself to do something different, trying to be more so in front of the camera than behind the scenes. And I'm so glad I did it.
No, we're definitely glad to have you be a part of this.
Well, I was definitely glad that I was given the opportunity to do so.
Indeed. Let's see, who else we got on
Donnovan?
this joint?
Hey, how's it going? I consider myself a longtime collaborator of Christie's. I've been doing projects with her for a couple of years now, and when an opportunity came up to do something that I felt like was in my range, I said absolutely.
Another person I met on somebody else's set. This is another person.
Okay.
I said Donovan's another person I met on somebody else's set.
Yeah.
Hey, you're a great network because you meet somebody on every set, right?
No, she's real good at that.
No,
and
that's dope.
I know Cherie was on here.
I'm here. I'm on the road, y'all. I'm on the road,
Girl.
but I had to jump in. Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
What you want me to say, Christy?
What's going on?
Tell us how you got involved.
Huh?
Who you play and how you got involved.
Oh, okay. Well, I play Calethea, one of the gentleman's friends. So how I got involved, I think I sent my information in. I've been knowing Christy for a little while, and I said I got to get in on one of her projects because I'm always doing projects, and directing and acting myself. So I was like, I want to be on someone else's project. So I got the opportunity to work with Christy and went to the audition. Well, I sent in my information and sent in my audition tape and came to the table read at the library, and I really, really enjoyed just the different characters that you guys put together. And so I was able to, bring to life Calethea.
No, and you did a great job at doing that too, man. We appreciate you, especially for checking in while you're on the road like this. We know how that goes.
Right, be careful, girl.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Indeed. So we got everybody. Is there anybody else? Because I can't see everybody.
I think that's everybody. Everybody introduce themselves. Yes. I think that's it. Okay.
Big bet. So we got the small talk out the way. We know who everybody is. Let's get it in. All right, guys. So tell me, what was your experience like on the set of Situationships?
Be honest.
Yeah, be honest. Yeah, we keep it honest here. If you hated it, just say what we need to do better, and we'll improve it. But if not, yeah.
I loved it. This is Cherie.
Okay.
Yeah, I loved it. I liked it. It wasn't, it wasn't too long. My part wasn't a big part, and that's fine. Fine. The thing about it is, what I liked about this project, he had friends. And so everybody was able to bring, their spice to their character. And I was able to, get in and get it and kind of bring Calethea to life. I like the fact that I kind of was like in my element with clothing and stuff like that. I'm used to stage and theater. And so film, I've done it before. I do it off and on and everything like that. But, film with me, stopping and starting. If you forget something, Christy was like, all right, now you got this. You didn't have
right.
You get these lines now. She had a script supervisor and everything like that. But I really liked it. Being, coached by, somebody else. How they're able to, bring to life and, give you little pointers on something. So I like that experience with the set. And mine was in a boutique. Calethea owned a boutique. So, running my lines and just, the camera space, and I'm organizing this and putting a shirt up here and some clothes down here and, having to do it over again. And I really liked it. It was something different for me. Like I said, I usually do, stage, but I really liked doing that, that film part with you guys and just her direction and everything. Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
What about you, Britt? Of y'all are used
to
stage, so it was interesting to see, like I could feel your stage wheels turning, but I have to correct you into the film, realm. So it was interesting, but y'all did great.
Thank you.
Who else?
Can I piggyback off of something that Cherie said? As far as like casting us in our element, I mean, I feel like I was pretty well typecast too. Funny little story. I cleaned my apartment from like top to bottom, like the 2 days prior to to filming, and Chrissy walked in, and I took a look around and said, "Nah, we need to just be a lot messier."
Oh wow!
We were just turning the entire apartment upside down. I was like, wow, that pizza box is right next to me. It was right there before I started cleaning. I should have just left it there.
Hey, I looked at that and I was like, I looked at it and I was like, dang, that is some real good set dressing right there, because that looks authentic.
Shout out to Ashley. Shout out to Ashley.
That was extremely authentic.
That was really good.
Brittainy, another stage performer. What was it?
And let me say this, y'all. I had to watch the episode twice. I always watch to see it, and then I go back and watch it apart. But let me tell you, if that pizza box did not vex my soul, okay, because I'm one of those type people. So I had to go back and simply because it was sitting there and all that stuff was going on. Because that was the first thing I saw. I was like, oh, this is nasty. But anyway.
Hey, I was the same way, girl. Real talk. Like, he is filthy.
But coming from a live setting, seriously, like, okay, so I've done theater. I was fortunate to do theater actually under Cherie, under her direction. But when I say I come from a live setting, burlesque and things like that, that's live. You're just there. You're just there. You're singing, you're telling the jokes, or you just standing there looking cute. And if you mess up, you just gotta roll with it. So being in a film setting for me was different. I still feel like I needed to nail it, like one take, maybe 5 at the most. And the fact that I had to keep going, and mentally I'm like, oh my gosh. But then I began to realize, okay, you may have some sound differences and things like that. So I was super glad to have that opportunity just to be in a different setting, where I could maybe come again with the line a different kind of way. Whereas when you on stage, that's it, right away.
That's pretty amazing. So tell me this: when you first realized that you're having to do the takes over and over, did you feel like, damn, I'm messing this up, or did you look at it like, okay, let me just figure out how maybe I can just cut this, this way, or maybe I need to look this way, or say it a little more up the beat?
A little bit. And like I said, that comes from a space where you don't get a chance to repeat what you've done. So I'm like, man, if I do something wrong, but then they'll call out, well, let's move it this way. We're not picking up the sound that way. And I'm like, okay, I'm not saying to throw it out from myself, but it helps me to begin to kind of focus back into the space to actually just, deliver the line.
Yeah, no, that's amazing. That's amazing.
I saw the frustration with a couple of y'all trying to get into film mode, and it was like, you're not messing up, it's just we have to do it several times and then we have to do it again from this angle several times. Like, it has nothing to do with it.
Yeah, it's like it just messes you up mentally though, right?
Not so much you get into it, but it was just kind of like, oh, wait a minute, did I miss something? Because I'm trying to run it back to my head. But like I said, I'm very glad that I caught on, like, okay, because I want to do more film. I want to do more film type projects, more web series type projects. So, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Now you good and ready. Now you got a heads up. Then you working with one of the best in the business. So, you good.
That part.
And I got some, I'm writing right now for her.
Oh.
Last time I played a match. Like, it's what
you told me what you wanted to play, what you wanted to do different.
Okay.
And so I have an idea.
Oh, God.
Oh, girl, that's going to be good. I'm excited to watch it.
Asking you shall receive. And Jeremy, you kind of a pro with this film thing now, so.
Yeah. It after working with you and, you getting my foot in the door as a, a comedian, yeah, I pretty much know how it works. You better dedicate a whole day because, your one take is one take. Yeah, but there's a lot of other takes from the other side, and for us out there where we filmed that, we had people like walking by, then we had like something going on across the street, and it's like we had to wait on cars.
Over there with us?
No, we were on a Common Street.
Yeah.
Like by like up the street from Art Station.
Yeah, I was just about to say the little handcraft.
Common and Modern. We were basically on the corner.
It was like a parade or stuff. Yeah. So coming from a comedic background, you know what I'm saying, when you get in front of the camera, it's totally different than standing on stage telling jokes, you know what I'm saying? So but I had a little practice, so now I feel more comfortable in my skin as an actor now. I'm just ready for that real serious role now, So,
oh, indeed. It's coming too. It's on the way.
Yeah, like they need to go ahead and watch this web series and see that your boy know how to speak properly, and go ahead. John Legend needs to go ahead and stop playing, and they need to go ahead and give me the role one time for the team. Yeah.
One time for the team.
Yeah, and I gotta have somebody with me from Shreveport. I don't trust the people, they try to put you in a lace front that don't work. You know what I'm talking about? I don't want to. I don't want the, we don't
want no TP wigs. We don't
want to be looking like a Lifetime film. You talking about? So
Right.
yeah.
Just keep you with your fade, right? Don't be getting,
Yeah,
layers
just
run.
keep,
No break.
don't Jamie Foxx my hairline. No. Yeah, but overall,
JKells,
man,
man.
yeah, but I'm looking forward to more of this web series because people just don't understand. This is great coming from our city. It's just I'm ready for more because each week, like every Friday, I'm tuned in ready to see exactly what is going on with these people. We told
So
that boy.
what did y'all think about the episode? Because I think only the people I had ADR from got to see their scene before it actually aired. So I would like to see how y'all felt like watching yourself, basically.
You was good.
Watching yourself and seeing your part in the montage of Friends.
Coming from the rush that that devil got down in the sound, you did that thing. You did that, yeah. All y'all put that together because I was looking at my, I thought it was gonna be like a Chinese movie or something. I think like, oh, did I nail it right? You know what I'm saying? And I learned a lesson that editing is yes, it takes patience,
Yeah.
to get it right.
Man, if only you knew.
Yeah. And I kudos to y'all because man, look, she was like, hey, send me this. So I went in and downloaded Power Direct to get the right sound. Because doing it on your phone sound like I was speaking in a studio with no insulation. It sounded like I was underwater. And so I did it and got it right. And you put it together. I liked it. You can't even tell, that's just, how great y'all are as behind the scenes while we sleep. So
Right. That's Christy putting in them hours, man. Every day, all day. Real talk.
Man.
She the real one.
Yeah.
Anybody else?
Part?
Yeah. That boy need a round table discussion after this because he's.
What did y'all think?
What y'all think of this episode?
What y'all think of the episode?
Yeah, the episode was dope, man. I thought it was great how she intertwined everybody and all the parts, and then the scene at the end, in the studio and stuff. Now, the whole thing was dope, man. And as far as my part, I liked how like they was just talking about the different angles and stuff. That was cool. I guess I might be a little different from everybody else. My studio music and stuff. Having to do different takes in the studio and multiple takes and ad libs and all that kind of stuff. So I was kind of used to having to do multiple takes and everything. But like I said, as a whole, the process is great. She was great to work with, easy to work with. Everybody that was there with the lights and cameras and all that kind of stuff. And the episode was great, man. I was laid in bed at like 11 o'clock at night watching that mug, and I kept, I was a little partial to myself, of course. I kept rewinding my part like 5 or 6 times just to see myself, and take pictures of myself on the big screen and everything, but yeah, it was dope, man. I loved it. I enjoyed it, man. I can't wait to see what's going to happen to how everything going to play out, and oh yeah, I think I told her too, man. It's like after we got done, it was like I was in the moment recording, and then after it was over, like later on that evening, I was like, dang, I should have did this. Or I should have tried this, or I should have said this, switch it up a little bit, but I was still happy how everything came out with, how everything went and stuff.
Yeah, that's dope. That's dope.
Yeah, that's the same thing with me. I like Christy sent me a screenshot of before it aired. She sent me a screenshot a couple weeks ago, and I was like, oh I was like, can I put this in my reel? She said, you're going to have to wait till everything airs or whatever like that. But I loved it. I loved, like I said, the editing. I basically have the same stance as everyone else. Just, watching everything, pulled together. And it does. Editing takes, editing is a beast in itself. And when I say beast, it's an art in itself because it takes vision. It takes the content, putting stuff together, just, making it presentable to, the audience, to your audience, to viewers. And I think it was done very beautifully. Mm.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm switching back and forth between people. Okay. Anybody else?
I'll tell you one thing before we move on, and I know this might be jumping ahead of it. Out of all, look, our boy needs some help. Like, if he don't get it, that man had 96 people from different walks of life. He had a boutique, he had a studio, an ex-player, a preacher, his brother. Like, boy, if you don't understand by now that this girl,
right,
and you even had me, you know how hot it was on that corner trying to live my best life, and I knew she wasn't that name, get invited to the picnic. I told you that. I knew it.
Dude, for real. I'm glad you brought that up because it was something I thought I wanted to say, man. Monica is an amazing person as a person. Monica is cool, but that help for Shay, oh, she got to go. She a straight up helper. She got to go.
They try for her.
Yeah, then they do that skinny jeans. Like, you can't, she going to the skinny jeans, dude. You know what I'm saying? My boy was better than that. I just skinny jeans.
Man,
yeah, because I got a GED and I stand on the corner don't mean I don't know that.
Y'all don't even understand how many times we done talked about the skinny jean dude, bro. We done talked about that dude so bad, man. Golly, bro. Like, y'all gotta tune in on Thursdays because we get him the business on Thursday night, bro. Like, for real. You don't have a chance. He ain't got a chance at all. And Shay don't either, with apostrophe over her E. You better go out of here.
Wow.
I can't believe, bro. Look,
No,
I'm gonna tell y'all something funny. There was a dude hit me up like the night it aired from the YouTube channel. And he was like, dude, the audacity. He was so mad.
Oh, wow.
I said, that's how you do it. I say, hey, just so you know, she's real nice in person. So just in case you come across her, she is married. So, you know, you want to be careful about that and make sure you don't try that. But I want to throw this in there, man. Just knowing like AJ behind the scenes and knowing where this all started from, man, Christy, y'all did a great job of pulling that out of him because like, the crazy thing was he had all these people telling him all these different things. And when he was going through, the first thing he did was, dog, I need to hit the studio. No, he hit me up. I need to hit the yo, and I need to let off some frustrations. And like, I remember that, like when he did it in the film, it took me back. And I was like, dang, they pulled everything. They really went deep with this because that's how he really is.
Let me tell you something I told him. Now, okay, so I crafted most of the, 6 of the 8 episodes or whatever. But some of this stuff he's saying that actually happened with the real Shay, the real life Shay or whatever, he never told me that. It was just in my mind, an artist, a hip hop artist, a poet, whoever is going to, express their frustrations either on the stage or in the studio. Yep. So that was just like how I did it. But
I wish I could pull up the text. I wish I could pull
after
these
these
text
episodes,
messages.
it's like, oh, that's exactly what he did in real life. I'm like, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I wish I could pull up the text messages, man. You
he
trip out
did tell
if you
me
saw
that
them texts.
all of y'all's lines, every single friend who gave him advice, those were real life text messages from his real life friend. So your lines were actually text messages.
Wow.
That when he asked for advice about the situation.
Well, great job on bringing it to a visual standpoint.
Yeah.
So
it's good when people want to beat up the person for acting, and you've did something good. Like the show itself is good.
And she knew that. She knew that was gonna happen.
Man,
that's great.
I warned her.
That is
I just wish she wasn't having a baby at the moment because you never know who's going to try, man, at this particular moment in time in life. Because
I'll get the holy oil, Jesus.
You know what? Hush.
Right. What?
Moving
the
on.
funny part. I know the person who this is about. That makes it even worse for me. I know it makes it worse because I know who this person is. And
the good thing is the people don't know who she is.
I know it, man. I have such a personal connection with this thing. I almost be like, hey, look, I ain't got nothing to say.
She's been identified during the process, so I don't know her personally, but I know who she is.
Scandalous.
Shout out to her. Thank you for at least watching the pilot. Shout out to you.
Right. Thank you. We appreciate you and
thank you for this
Keep
series.
sharing it, liking it, and commenting on it. Appreciate you, baby.
For sure.
If I could give you credit in the end, I would. But I'm not.
She gonna come out later on talking about this. This is gonna be one of the things down the road. It's gonna come out later on. That's funny.
Hey, so who do y'all think gave
I forgot who mentioned I forgot who mentioned the table read. Hold on. I forgot who mentioned the table read, but I purposely didn't let everybody hear every part of the series. I think at the table read, the one thing that they didn't read was episode 8. Was the last episode and stuff like that. So I appreciate y'all talking about how it came together, because you were basically the first to ever hear the entire, story spoken out, and stuff like that. So I appreciate that. Sorry, KJ.
Oh no, that's dope.
Damien's in the comments on YouTube. By the way,
let me get in there real quick. I did want to say just about the episode. I was really impressed with the way that that it was edited. You could tell there was like a lot of Spike Lee influence in there, which is exactly how I thought it was gonna kind of come out. I'm just waiting for the dolly walking shot in the next episode.
Let me tell you something, and KJ knows this. I will never, ever, ever. I would never do that to Spike ever. I was like, that's signature. That's iconic.
Yeah. Okay.
I would never. So you might see everything else.
Yeah.
But I'm not doing a double drop. Plus,
I also
we ain't got
noticed
no
the drone
money.
in the 4th episode. That was tight. I was like, okay, go off, drone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jose.
Yeah.
That drone shot was it.
I saw that. I knew exactly who that was. I was like, okay, that's Jose.
That's Jose. And he originally was only supposed to be our drone operator, and I saw his reel and was like, can you do it all?
Do a little bit more.
He did a great job too on all of that, man. Jose is the truth. We got Jose coming next week, right?
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah, next week. So tune in. Hopefully he'll be able to join us and we can hear more about his journey into a TV series DP, I mean.
Tell him to bring some recipes too. You know that dude be cooking.
Oh, he cook?
Mm-hmm. He be cooking.
Oh, man. Yeah. Well, yeah, we need to go over to his house for dinner next week, and then we can just do all of this.
That's not like the truth.
Let us know about it, Jose. Yeah, no, my question was, though, who do y'all think gave AJ the best advice?
His brother.
He like me.
I mean, anybody that told him to move around, I think gave the best advice, because ultimately, if they, I don't know, I'm scared with the whole situation, it's situationship. But honestly, I think anybody that told him to move around, you gotta think about yourself. You need to think about how you do, how this is, how it's looking. Think about that long term, because I mean, she full of shit.
Wow.
Ain't she?
See, Darrell, people are not rooting for her.
Right.
Hey, and you know who I blame?
Number 2. You know what I'm saying?
I like the last one.
Yeah,
the last one was the one I like. She said F this. My boy said, I'll toast to that.
Basically.
Yeah.
Over with.
And one thing he said Thursday night was that he wanted at least one person to tell him, try again. And nobody did.
Nope. Nobody did.
Who in their right mind?
And that's how it was in real life too.
Said them try again.
It was like that in real life also. Nobody
right,
told
that's what
him
he said. He was like, nope. He said, I just wanted one person. All I needed was that one person to say, bruh, just, wait it out.
Nope.
Right.
That's that Christian stuff, turning the other cheek. No, baby.
No, let her go. She was wasting time.
Right. I will stomp on you myself, little baby.
Christian stuff, the turn the whole cheek concept has a background to it. It has something else with it. It don't just turn the cheek. It's like I'm turning my cheek and I'm not coming back. I'm leaving. Yeah, I'm sick of you. That's what it said.
That girl was pausing. They turn the other cheek.
My thing trust the big button to smile.
Yeah. Boy, you done went on a picnic. Y'all looking at each other's eyes. You got on your good Ricky smiling prescription glasses, and then all of this. I don't know, boy. Hey,
yeah, they gonna come. They gonna come tremble in the car and talk about something. I don't know which way I want to go. They gonna get out of here with that foolishness.
You better go on, turn the other cheek and walk away.
Man, I would have wet my hands and slapped her hair.
Nobody. Natural hair too, man.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm talking about. That's why wet hands is the worst thing for it.
Wait a minute, you was wet her hand, your hand, and
I would have wet my hands and I would have rubbed in her head for all that foolishness, and then would have put some flour mix on it. Yeah,
okay, but go there.
Pancakes out of hell. The worst mistake you can make is making somebody a priority who you are not a priority for.
That's it.
Right.
You know?
That's what he was doing.
Exactly.
Doggone Damien, boy. Ooh. Damien looking at this right now today?
He is. He on YouTube in the comments.
Damien, you is no good. Just so you know that.
What Damien do? You mean AJ?
No, Damien. For you
because you played that role so well, man.
For you playing the role so well, you ain't worth nothing.
That come with the territory, though. Good job, though, Damien. You did that, but God
next time I see your name on Facebook, I'm gonna block your page.
Tragic.
You are rude.
That's cruel.
I'm about to mute you. Hold on. You got it. So what kind of feedback did y'all get from people seeing you in the series? Have your family and friends seen you?
Well, I'm gonna go first. It's the X coming through. I like that name. Thank you, Jesus. My mama, you can't just let your mama see everything because she automatically think just because you put it up on YouTube on the good TV, she didn't call everybody, like everybody. We were just like this on a Zoom meeting. I need everybody to go to YouTube right now. He has made it. I'm like, not yet, mama. Like, I'm there. I'm there now. People, they're hitting you up now. Now everybody want to, since I've done this, now everybody want to go back and tune into everything I did. Oh man, I want to book you for this. I want to book you for that. So what it did is it kind of launched me from comedianship onto like a real actor a little bit. I can add this on my resume. Okay. Yeah, I got the IMDb credit behind me. Y'all better put me on. So I had fun, but everybody kind of liked it, and I've been sharing it since, and telling people just support the whole cast, support episode 1 through whatever you see, because next thing you know, it's gonna be somewhere else, and you want to be able to capture it first, and then when them DVDs start coming out for the series, support that, because for Shreveport, we trying to bring back great films and stuff. Support the home team. You support all this fake hair and fake eyelashes on Love and Hip Hop and other stuff. Support us. We got something going. You know what I'm saying? So, advocating.
We feel that, man.
Hey, Mark.
What about you, Brittany? Oh, hey, Mark.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, introduce yourself, man. Tell us who you are, what you do, and what your role in this series was.
I'm Mark D. Bonner. I'm from Shreveport, and my role was Brent, more of a conscious friend of Sailor. And I kind of try to tell him, for my character, I kind of like his character. It's kind of like a political guy, kind of a preacher kind of. It's like I try to tell him what to do about the situation. And I like the dialogue and everything, how he approaches it. Yeah.
And I'm trying to remember, how did you get involved, Mark? Did you come to in person or did you send me a video?
I think I sent you a video.
Okay.
Yeah.
Another person I met on somebody else's.
Yeah, I think like when you was casting, I was tagged in it, and then I was like, okay, I sent a video for it. I was like, cool. I was like really feeling like the character description and all of that. I was like, yeah, that's kind of me. Yeah.
That's a bet. That's a bet. What was your experience like on set with Christy?
I really like your approach at directing. It was real easy for me to get into character, easy to execute exactly what you was wanting. I know I kind of messed up my words a couple times, but you know, other than that, yeah, I really enjoyed it. I can't really actually wait to maybe work with you again.
Done. Done. All of
Hey.
y'all, really.
I like how you play devil's advocate though with the arrangement of people telling this brother that he needs to either let it go or give it a chance. Like you got the brother, then you got the excuse me, my brother, but I just want to tell you. And then you got me, just take me straight to the street, just player, you know what I'm saying? So that was great arrangement on telling this brother from male to female influence, like, bruh, you got decisions to make. You know what I'm saying? So good job.
Nah, that was dope. Yeah, Chrissy did a thing with that. Hey, Mark, so who do you think gave Selah the best advice?
I think overall, I would say maybe it was a lady that was into like the first I would say me, but the second person would probably be it was the lady like just walking, like it was getting the clothes. I think that was probably the best overall.
Cherie.
In the boutique, the lady in the boutique with the clothes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that was the best one.
Oh, that's a bet. That's a bet. All right, are you watching the whole series, or did you just watch this episode?
I watched. I watched all of them.
Yeah, how you like it so far?
This one, I think this was probably my my second favorite one so far. The third one and 2 was probably my other ones. I watched episode 2 probably like 2 times.
Oh yeah, no, that's a bet. I think I watched all of them multiple times. So.
Oh, yeah.
Brittainy, how did you feel about the overall show?
Overall, I loved it. I liked the different perspectives. I think I kind of was expecting there to be a little bit more of a mix with his friends' reactions. And going back earlier, you said that the hope for at least one person to be like, give it a chance. I don't even want to put that on the Christian thing. I think that's just a human heart thing. When you're not quite ready to let something go, you just need one reason. And you're gonna ride it out. The whole situation is I hate the word toxic, it's overused, but the situation is a toxic situation. You need to separate yourself from that person. But if that one little thing, they just said that one thing, or you begin to see something that looks like change, your heart begins to turn a little bit. So I guess I thought I was kind of expecting to maybe see that among the my type of friends, but I'm kind of glad everybody was like down with you. Go do something else.
No,
now had the book reflected that, I would have put that in there, but I that was strictly from the book. So
yeah, no, I mean, I think whoever was gonna be that one that was supporting him going back to her, she was gonna then be the problem. He was gonna then be the problem, telling him to go back to that. So it worked out. It worked out. It worked out. So I'm happy that everybody's liking the full series. You guys were in episode 4. How do you feel about what happened in the episode that happened on Friday? Or how do you guys feel about episode 5?
But we're in episode 5, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
What's the question?
Just wanted some thoughts on episode 5, you know.
Okay.
That's it.
But yeah, I liked episode 5. Like I said before, I mean, yeah, I was really inspired by the editing of it. You know, a lot of people had a lot of kind words to say to AJ, and I'm looking forward to the next episode. See what happens next.
I think I really liked like how it was set up in the execution, and it ended up with him in the studio singing and doing this thing. It kind of made you like a cliffhanger almost, like, you really want to wait till Friday, like can't really wait to see that next episode.
I'm all about a cliffhanger.
Yeah, it's been a cliffhanger for every episode, huh?
Pretty much.
You've been doing every episode.
I'd say.
I think this was the one, probably the one that kind of felt like there was a ending or a resolution at the end. Like he kind of got it out in the studio, and but is this the end? You don't know. Because sometimes you get it out and there's still something to come. You never know.
If nothing else, it's a clean slate, you know?
Right.
You know, I think it should have been the end of episode 2 when she left to go back to AJ. I think that should have been the end, but we clearly have more to go with the story of AJ, Selah, and Shay. So, ain't no telling where these two finna go at this point in their life.
Right.
Ain't no telling.
But I'll be there to watch.
Man, tuning in every day, every Friday.
Show.
Hold on, I'm trying to get a code too.
So, like, Jeremy. Well, this is we'll open this up to everybody. This situationship series is it hits close to home for everybody because we've all been in this situation on both sides, every side. We know the feelings, we know it all. Jeremy, what would you say like to that person that's going through this right now?
It's not worth it. It's all good, but as you continue to, indulge in a situationship, you're gonna eventually lose. You're gonna lose yourself. So I know that it may feel good at first, but if you see yourself sinking, waiting on a person that really don't know the direction they want to go, just go on and get out. As soon as you see a sign, and when you see that sign, you start asking questions. And if it ain't going in the direction it's supposed to, please leave, because you'll spend 4, 5, 6 years and you'll waste your whole life trying to pick up the pieces after 7 years on the team, and you ain't went to the championship yet. So, because I've been in a couple situationships and it didn't work out, I lost myself.
Yeah, you definitely. Right. What would Bernie Mac say, Jeremy?
Tell him, boy, it ain't worth it. You need to leave her alone. You know that girl was nothing. You could look at the way she lay her edges to tell you that her life ain't together. That mean they weren't pointing in the direction of where y'all were going.
You went instantly into it. Do you hear me?
I mean, no switch, right. And not because of the way she lay her edges, though, bro.
Yeah. I mean, you know what I'm saying? You can tell when a girl got edges for you. Them edges say I'm somebody else. I'm confused. You 6'8". You should not be 6'8", 6'9". Still trying to hold on to something, boy. Be a man.
Hey, wow. All right, to the ladies. We've had a couple people say that there's some people in the corner cheering for Shay. Do you guys think what she's doing is trifling, or is it okay for you to have your cake and eat it too?
I guess. Hello, can you hear me? This is Cherie.
Yeah, I hear you, girl. I hear you.
Okay. I don't know. I've been in a situationship before. I think we all have. I grew up being told not to play with nobody's heart. You know what I'm saying? And so I think when you go, I think it depends on what point of life you're in. Maybe she's been through something to where she's been played and she kind of want to live her life. You know what I'm saying? Everybody is in different points of their life. She might be going through a whole phase. I don't know. But I will say this. I wanted to say this about AJ, the AJ character. I know some people, when they're going through things, they like to they'll keep things in and bottle it up. And some people explode. I like the way that he's being transparent with his friends, both his male and female friends, and he's expressing himself. He's not holding it in. And everybody has, good advice as far as, how he needs to deal with the situation. So, I think her situation, it all depends on, I guess, what phase it is. I guess for me, personally, I think that she just doesn't need to be playing with anybody's heart.
Straight up.
Yeah.
Especially nowadays, you can't play with nobody hard. They boys here laying on the porch crying, and it ain't the women no more that's soft. I'm gonna tell it like a TI is. It's some dudes out here that got soft now. We can't just say, you know what I'm saying? They right here laying on the porch crying. They always hit that one. Hey, they always hit that one line. I'm gonna kill myself. She be like, just don't do it on this Kramer's furniture. I'm sorry.
Brittany, you had something to say.
Hey, right.
That just threw me out. But like seriously though, I get, she may have had some stuff going on, but at the same time, I feel like she know how he feels about her. And to me, that's what makes it so bad. This is not like he just randomly met her. They apparently, we come in on there's some history that's been there, and the fact that she knows that she can play on his emotions. Now, to me, it's just real, it was real simp, like, to me, watching him. It was just like, this is so, like, why are you being a simp? Like, I don't know, but that could be my dad in me. But,
no, he was simping.
Nosy. And a lot of times when we are with people, we got a history with people that's, playing with our feelings and things like that, they know we're in that space. They know they can damn near do no wrong to us. And we're going to try to work it out. We're going to, I was mad. But at the same time, her ex is doing the same thing to her. He knows it. He knows he still holds that place with her.
Exactly.
Yeah, and that's why she did it, because she knew she had access to do it. Mm-hmm. And they're going to do it every time, all day.
Right.
Was it during this conversation that somebody said that or I know I heard this at some point today. Sometimes we mistake
longing for loving.
Yes. Did somebody say that?
That was Ebony, LaToya's character.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I feel like I feel like that could be the theme of that episode, really.
And say it one more time.
Sometimes we mistake longing for loving.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, most definitely.
Yeah,
that feel something. So yeah,
I felt that.
Hey, there was a lot of parts in this series, not just this episode or episode 4, but in every episode, if you go back and you really listen to the words that he's saying, a lot of that is the poetry from the book that he wrote. But it just, when you listen, when you hear it and you ingest it properly, it all moves you. It just does something. One of my favorite ones is when they're laying on the blanket in episode 4, and he looks to her and he says, "Baby, if you let me love you," and he do his thing, and she look at him and she say, "Let's just live in the moment." I mean, this dude just confessed his heart to you, and you looked at him and said, "Hey, now, not right now, nigga. Let's enjoy this picnic. We'll talk about that later." Like, wait a minute. Like, when I felt that, I was like, wow. Like, I don't know if I told AJ I'm gonna use that line one of these times on my babe. Don't use it, but it's cold. Like, his words are just daggers, man. Cupid should throw them motherfuckers at people on Valentine's Day, because it's real. But it's very much so moving. Another thing that I enjoyed about this series is episode 4. He was talking about his list that he made, and she fit just about everything on the list. But as Brandy said, almost doesn't count. And, you know, I was wondering, do people really have lists for that special person?
They start off that way, yeah. A lot of people
start off that way.
Yeah, my sister got one right now, and I don't think that brother met now thing on that list. They together. Like, right now, like, they got a whole football team, and she ain't went to the playoffs yet. Like, I'm like, you need to throw that whole list away, sis. We sorry. Like, you need to watch this. You need to watch this whole series. Like, yeah. A lot of people start off with lists, though, realistically, but you don't need to hold accountable to this, man, because we ain't gonna be able to. Some people ain't gonna be able to hit everything. You know what I'm saying? You might have one little leg, and you think you want a real straight up and down tall man. It ain't gonna happen. But he's not. You ain't gonna never get number 7 and 8. You might get 7 and 9. Chris, why you got your hand? Oh, shoot, you don't have no list, man. The list sometimes realistically, them lists can stop you from your blessing too. Because some people have high expectations according to a list, and that ain't what God is sending you. You know what I'm saying? Or you can have somebody that meet everything on that list and still not be what God have for you. You know what I'm saying? You gotta start, you can't like what you like all the time, because sometimes what you like ain't what you pray for. And yeah, you keep on with that list. You're gonna be out of commission. Yeah.
By yourself.
Surprised when you receive something that you were not expecting.
Right. Listen. Yeah, nah, I'm good. I'm good. I don't even want no list, because I think it sets a limitation on things too. Because if they meet that list and nothing else after the list, what? After everything check off, then what? You get bored, probably.
Or you just make a new list and go after a new type,
Yeah, but what if that ain't the person? Like, what if they don't have the capability?
You got to know what you want, though. I mean, I don't think there's a problem with making a list, but just don't adhere to it strictly,
Right.
I mean, it could be, it might be something that's not even on your list that you didn't know you wanted. You see that in something you want.
Right.
I think our list changed. I've noticed, for me, I know my lists have changed since my 30s now. Of things that I wanted, like the qualities that I saw in people like in my 20s, I think they kind of changed and shifted. I just think it changed over time. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like if you live in, that'll happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's definitely priorities change.
Yeah.
Jose.
They fluctuate even.
I agree. And as you just it changes. The more you get to know yourself.
Yep.
On to those priorities. I know from non-negotiables. I mean, I'm flexible about a type, but I have some non-negotiables. They just non-negotiable. And they have
Right.
Yeah, that's totally understandable.
Yeah.
As you grow, your list should grow, and like you said, don't try to keep with those same ideologies of a man or a woman that you want.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm kind of piggybacking off of, I think she was, some things never change. Some things are never, non-negotiable. I like, what she said, Britt. Just kind of going off of that. It's just certain things that we won't tolerate overall, universal. But, for the most part, we, they shift. There's some things I said I'll never, ever do again. Ever. And I'm sticking with that.
Right. Yeah. So let me ask you this, and this is an open question to everybody. What are some non-negotiables that you have?
Well, for one thing, you're not gonna disrespect me. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna, keep disrespect. I think there were, for people looking at the episode, I think she was kind of disrespectful towards his feelings or whatever, and he's kind of questioning himself. You know what I'm saying? As far as what he should tolerate. You know what I'm saying? Kind of getting feedback from his friends. It's good to get feedback from your friends and ask them. Well, what would you do in a situation like this? But at the same time, me personally, it's just certain things without me having to ask somebody. If things are blatant, I'm not gonna tolerate it. So.
I agree.
Anybody else want to share any non-negotiables they have?
Yep, me. It's me again. X gonna give it to you. Oh. What is non-tolerable and I won't is you're not gonna make me an option. That I'm not gonna be an option. Like if anytime you confused and you gotta go back. Now I understand that whole thing that sometimes we meet people that's exiting a relationship and you can work with that, but when the way she did it and the way a lot of men do it sometimes, and I'm not gonna be an option. Either is we working on us, but if you gotta run back or that one text sparked that old feeling and it ain't right, you can go ahead and go back to what you was doing because we're gonna waste each other's time and we're gonna hurt each other. So no, I'm not an option. If I can't be the main course, I'm not gonna be no side dish. I'm not gonna be putting the refrigerator till you ready to heat me up. No, I'm good.
Right.
Yeah.
Don't treat me like no old potato salad. I got you.
Right. You were in the 4th of July was way last week, and now you want to pull me out the refrigerator after you done ate this Little Caesars pizza a little bit and you realize it give you heartburn. No, you better stop. You better eat this potato salad. My mama worked hard on this potato salad, girl. You better these rusted potatoes. These ain't just no ordinary potatoes they make salad with.
You fool.
My boy said my mom worked hard on that potato salad. I feel it.
Oh, these rustic potatoes. These ain't no ordinary.
Yeah, this ain't no
This
county
ain't
market
Idaho
potatoes.
stuff.
Yeah, this ain't no county market potatoes. You better see this Sam's Club potatoes right here. You better get these bundles. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. And I think that's the main thing though. If we realize that we're more than just being an option, then a lot of people went into situationships. But like the lady said, you gotta know who you are first before you indulge with somebody else.
You gotta have enough self-respect to know that,
True.
Right.
Go ahead, Brittany.
And to piggyback off of what Jeremy was just saying, I am I'm very adamant about honesty. If a lot more people would just be honest, a lot of these situationships wouldn't even carry on as long as they do. If you know that you are on the exit of something else, you're not quite sure that you're ready to be over here, then fine, say that. But don't just be playing in my face.
True.
And I think that's what ends up happening. I don't know if it's that people are afraid of rejection. I don't know what it is. But sometimes people just refuse to be honest. And it would just be easy if you tell me, look, I ain't sure, but I just want to keep it with you. Okay. Yeah, okay. Put me in a position to be able to tell you yes or no. And if I walk away, then that's just what I choose to do.
Yeah, that's real. Yeah, that's real. Anybody else? All right. Well, you know what? We thank you guys, the cast that came through. We appreciate you for giving us your time on this Sunday. Any last words anyone want to add before we disconnect from you guys?
Just keep up the good work from me. I can't wait to see what next week has in store for us.
Oh, that's a bet. Jose, we're gonna get to you in 1 second, man. All right.
Can we plug our stuff real quick?
Yeah, I was just finna say y'all can go ahead and plug y'all stuff.
Okay, yeah, I'm on Twitch at twitch.tv/Lord Ecogen. I'm gonna go ahead and put it up.
He has his link in his
You can't see the whole thing, but
video. Also put it in
there
the
it
comments.
is.
I mean,
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll put it in the comments.
Okay. Anybody else? Last word?
Yeah, Jeremy.
Yeah, y'all can reach me. You can just Google me. I'm on comedian Jeremy Unmask on everything. Since Situationship, I'm on IMDb, comedian Jeremy Unmask. I'm on Facebook, comedian_Jeremy Unmask. And if you just don't want to go through all this, just type in Jeremy Unmask. I promise you, Google gonna tell you everything about me. It's gonna even tell you where I was born for real.
You legit on that thing. All right.
Yeah, it was nice speak with y'all and stuff. Look forward to the next episode. I just finished this my first film. It's called Shreveport Son, Jeremy Unmasking. I just follow us on Facebook.
Son, S-O-N. Just in case y'all get me confused with the newspaper.
Oh, okay.
Right.
S-O-N.
All right, Brittainy, Cherie.
Okay. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. I look forward to the next episodes. I'm very grateful that I was able to be a part of this this project Situationships. I look forward to working on more projects with you, Christy and KJ. So y'all keep me in mind. And you guys can find me.
Did we lose her?
Where can we find you?
You muted.
Yeah.
Cherie.
Oh, sorry. Can y'all hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. You can find my work. I have an organization called Lumpy Grits Artistry. We've been in existence since 2013. You can actually Google us. So we're on you can find us www.lumpygritsartistry.org. We're on all social media platforms. I'm also an artist, Cherie, the prototype. I'm a singer, actress, director, producer. You can find me at Cherie on Instagram under Cherie G, the prototype, and Cherie Gray on Facebook. My music, my work, and that's it. That's it.
That's enough. That's a lot.
Yep, flat.
Okay, you can find me on Facebook with me and my foolishness under Britt Pope, or you can find me on Instagram under @BellyBae. That's BELLYBAE on Instagram as well as Twitter. And on the business side of things, you can find me across the World Wide Web under Global Consulting. That's GLEAUXBLE Consulting.
All right, that is a bet, man. We greatly appreciate you guys once again for giving us your time this Sunday. We're gonna let the cast go, and we're gonna stay around with Jose and Darrell to talk about the music and episode 5 and some more stuff. So you guys tune in and we'll catch you guys later. We appreciate you guys.
Thank y'all.
And while we're doing that, Christy, I'm finna get set up back in my house because we have power again.
What happened? Oh, you muted. I can't hear you. Okay.
Dang. She said she was gonna sit back up at her home.
Okay. Yeah, because her power cut off right before we went live.
Look, I'm already there, man. That's how it was that Thursday night. I was getting ready to go.
Yeah. So, but hey, Jose. Even though I've already seen you recently.
What's up? Hey, I'm sorry I was late. I passed out like 15 minutes before the freaking Zoom call, and I woke up and was like, oh shit, Christy's gonna kick my ass.
You probably earned that little nap. So
man, you probably can hear it in my voice. Yes, I did. It was a long weekend. So
you did a wedding or car work?
No video work, just enjoying myself.
Oh, that kind of weekend.
Yep. The last job that I did was it Thursday? No, it was Friday night. Okay, Friday night, yeah. So Friday night I did some shooting for LED for Life. Fairfield Studios, they have been contracting me out to do some video work for them when they're too busy. So I've been extremely blessed with that, with Clint McCommon, love him, and the John Chambers. They have brought me on many projects, and just grateful to be a part of working with them, you know, and that fact that they trust me by myself to get the job done.
Oh. Yeah.
But yeah, it was a pretty easy shoot. It's kind of nice to be able to go out and film something and not have to do the editing.
Listen, I need that back in my life because
I told you I'd help you out.
My goal is to make money so I can pay other people. That is the new goal.
Yes,
because just being able to do one job and walk away.
I know. Like you know, I had a wedding and I paid a friend to shoot, and I paid him $300, you know, for one day's worth of work. All he had to do was shoot. He didn't have to bring no equipment. You know, I got everything. You just show up. That's where I need to be at. I don't want mine just showing up, getting paid to shoot and bounce out. Maybe I've taken on a little bit more than I can chew, but I'm trying to make sure I
have that life where you have your AC, you have your AC crew, and they set everything up, and all you do is walk in and handle
Shit,
that.
I wish it was like that, right?
Right. I'm saying that's the future for you. Like that's the goal, to just walk in and be like, okay, do this.
I hope so. I hope it's like a dark room and I get to walk in and everybody just snap their head like, yes, I hit the red button.
So, well, what we've been talking about tonight was basically, we got all the cast, well, not all of them, but most of the cast from episode 5 to talk about the episode and stuff. But I definitely wanted to get you on at least one of these chats because
I would love to join the next one if possible too. Hopefully I'll be on time.
Yeah, so a lot of people have been talking about the visual aspect, and I was just like, I couldn't get Victor on here, but I was like, I gotta have at least one of these episodes. I need both of y'all there because I need both of y'all to talk about my dynamic duo and y'all's relationship on set and stuff like that. But yeah, we were talking about, have you watched everything yet? Have you?
No. I do apologize. I've watched the first episode as we talked about, and that's it. I just
been busy. I know.
Man,
I know he at least got one done.
I know, but I feel bad because like it's only 20 minutes out of my time, but
You gotta binge after we're done. I need you to go binge.
I have to set time to the side. I feel like to make sure I start watching these, and I will. I promise you, I'll have them all watched before the next Zoom meeting, and so I can
like
talk about it.
I want to get your opinion on the finished product because you know what I'm saying. Like you shot it and you saw on set, but I want your opinion on the finished product, like what other people are saying, but with a technical mind and as somebody who shot 90% of it.
I think it looks great. I mean, I'm happy with what you was able to accomplish with your first episode. The visuals, we all know it's tricky. It's difficult. Let's see. That was year one still for me. I only been doing this for like 2 years now, videoing. So I did a lot of. I wouldn't necessarily say I did a lot of studying, but I did enough studying to know basics of filming and try to implement those into the style of shooting that I do. I know my style is a little bit unorthodox compared to others.
Which is what I like.
It's my signature. You know what I mean? Especially when it comes to like the motion stuff. I feel like I'm able to capture more emotion and create versus off like a static shot. Now, don't get me wrong, I love the safety shots because they do create a form of intimacy with a character or a scene. But I feel like with the motion, it just adds a much more I can't even find the words, but it just adds much more to what you're actually watching. It creates more emotion.
Yeah, because when somebody had mentioned the drone shots, I think that was JKells had mentioned the drone shots, and I told them, and I think I've mentioned this in one of my director's diaries, like how we met and how you ended up becoming the DP, and I was just like, originally it was supposed to be the drone operator.
Yeah.
That's what I hired him for. And this is another I met on somebody else's set. Me and Jose met when I was script supervisor, and you were a PA or a grip?
I was a PA for Faith and Glory, I think it was. Is that what it was with Finch Neeson?
Yeah.
Yeah.
With Windhorn. And
it was crazy. I was a PA that turned into getting some drone shots for that.
Right. And I was like, he had his drone out. I think that was the third day or last day.
Yeah, the last day. Grits was like, man, I want those shots.
We were on the lakefront, and I was just like, oh, you have, you're a drone operator and stuff like that. So we connected on social media or whatever. So when it came time to do the series, I knew I wanted drone shots, and he was the only person, not the only person, but it was just like after seeing his work, some clips he had done for, what was it, for Fashion Prize? I was like,
yeah, it was. You can consider it Fashion Prize. It was Katie Larson's the Aurora Borealis fashion show. This was before it became the actual Fashion Prize, which I enjoyed. That was an awesome shoot.
And he had like these shots over the casino, wherever it was, the venue and all this other stuff. And I was just like, oh my gosh. And so that became me, like, light bulb went off. Like, so would you want to?
That was like my first official job. And, I was brought on to just get some GoPro footage. I met Katie through a friend, and my friend Ben, he wanted me to come out and get some footage for him. So I did. And then she said, oh my God, you have a GoPro. That's so cool. I was like, yeah, I like it. I love action stuff. And so she was like, well, I got this fashion show going on. I'd love for you to, get involved. And I was like, well, I don't mind, but these guys are gonna have, $3,000, $5,000 cameras, tons of the equipment, and you want me with a GoPro in a pool. And that was when I just I had the opportunity. I asked her, I was like, hey, can you mind if I get more footage? She said, "Oh yeah, do whatever you want." So that's exactly what I did. I went out. I went all out. I got everything I could, plus more. And that right there, actually, it kind of led to that Fairfield studio contract work. Is once I put the video out, Clint, he messaged me and he was like, I really hate you because you got to shoot all the cool stuff. And I had to sit here just on a tripod and do nothing really. So it was cool. It wasn't a paid gig, and I was okay with that because I knew if I could execute, then that this was going to lead to something. This was going to be much bigger than what, and it has been. So I've been blessed.
Right. Now, when I asked you to be DP, you weren't like instantly okay. Let's do this.
No. I was like, man, you really want to put me in this position?
Yes. And if you had said no, that would have been fine.
Well, I'm glad I said yes.
I'm glad
I wasn't able to meet the people that I've met on set, you know.
Mm-hmm. So I was like, if you just want, if I can be fine as a drone op, that's fine. You know, I'm fine. But I wanted Jose. Jose. And yeah, so KJ's back. Look, I'm focused.
Oh no, girl. I was, listening to y'all thing. I mean, because you two together, you have brilliant minds. So I did not want to interrupt what y'all had going. No, y'all good.
It was and that's another reason why I wanted to have Victor on here, because it's like working on set. We talked with the cast about our experiences on set. So I'm asking you, and be honest about your experience on set. Because you were with us, shoot, almost as many days. AJ, I think, had the most days on set, but you had the second most days on set. So and this was over a period of almost two years trying to film this thing, or over a year.
A year and some change.
Just sneaking in shoots all we can. So yeah, talk about like first time DP and getting in the groove of things and your experience over that time.
First time DP. Oh man, a lot of pressure. A lot of pressure from everybody around me, including yourself, and then others that were on set that they look at you, they envy you, and it was kind of difficult, even still to this day, like projects and stuff like that. I'm still not 100% confident. As a creator, we are our worst critics. Everybody knows that. Any real creator, they'll even go back and they'll look at something they did last week and pick that shit apart, But first time on set, I think we were at the basketball court. That was the first day.
Yep.
And there was like 12 people out there. I was like, oh my God, what did I get myself into? And here I am with like this little camera and just everybody, in awe, like, oh man, that's so cool. And so it was a lot of pressure.
Hey, you played it off well though.
You didn't act like it.
Right.
Shit,
you was a pro, bro.
I could play the part. I could fake it till I make it, that's what we do.
Indeed.
But what else you got besides the first day?
First day, and then as we got into it, like, because that first day was like basically us getting into a rhythm, getting to know each other, and how we work on set together and stuff like that.
Yeah. So the chemistry was great. Awesome. Christy, she's not a pushover. She wants what she wants, so she got what she got, and then I got what I want.
And that's all I be caring about. Let me get what I want, and then you can do whatever you want.
Yep. No, I had an amazing time, especially with Victor. My man's he taught me a lot, as well as you, and So yeah, it was a lot of learning. But ultimately, everything that I learned working on set still carries over to some of the stuff that I do now currently, especially Victor's help with the lighting. That was key. You know, lighting is the key. If you don't have good lighting, then either your camera or the mood, your setting is just, it's trash. You know what I mean? You know, the little Osmo that I have, it's like a $300 camera. Now I feel like I feel much more confident that you could give me a pawn shop camera for $50 and I can create something that you thought would have shot like on a $4,000 or $5,000 camera because of lighting, because of Victor. So that's a lesson that that's a piece of education I can never let go. And you know, that's actually one thing I wanted to kind of like challenge a couple of my friends that we a lot of the friends that I know that shoot film and stuff like that. I really want to go out and buy like a $50 camera and have each one of their hands touch it and film something and see what they can create with $50 and maybe one or two lights and see what they can do. Because I mean, you can make something good happen from out of a really nice camera, but it's all about the operation and the person behind it.
Right.
Yeah, that sounds.
And see,
cool.
I'm a minimalist, so it's to me.
Yeah.
To me, it's about like I don't care what kind of camera equipment you have. I just want to see what you do with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you have a $10,000 equipment and it's always on the tripod, it's like, I mean, why do you have this amazing camera and you're not moving it? You know? And I'm a moving person. I like for either the camera to move or the subjects to move. You know, from Spike Lee inspired that. So and Martin Scorsese, you know, directors and stuff that always have the camera moving, long takes and stuff, which is why I love the fact that you had the glide cam, because it was like, okay, I can get a lot of this stuff in one take. And I'm literally putting a reel together of the stuff that we didn't use because I had so many amazing takes from Jose, but it was just like, I can only pick one. But I want y'all to see how he was moving the camera and the choreography of the thing. He did so good. You did so good.
Thank you.
Like everybody's talking about.
Man, I'll tell you what,
okay,
the camera that I rigged, you know, my setup, you see my setup now recently.
Yeah.
Man, if I had that shit on set with y'all.
Listen.
Man,
it was like, and I was
man.
kind of impressed with the Nikons, with how the Nikons did, you know.
The Nikon, you know what, if I would have just had my field monitor and gimbal setup that I have now with the Nikon, we wouldn't even needed the Osmo. We wouldn't need anything else. We probably wouldn't even needed the drone, to be honest. And also, if I had the experience that I have now, then the shit would be on Netflix. How you feel about that?
That's what everybody keeps asking me about Netflix, and I'm like, look, I said they're not. We don't have Netflix approved cameras for the majority of it, so we cannot be on Netflix. And Amazon shut us down with removing all of their short format content. So boo, Amazon, sorry. When I get a feature though, I love y'all. But yeah, so the KJ, I don't know if you heard, but Jose said he's only seen the pilot so far because he's been super busy.
Understandable.
And everything.
I'll get on episode 2 tonight. I don't got nothing going on. So when I get off,
he said he's gonna watch,
I'll get on episode 2.
So he's gonna come back next week and we can get the full spectrum.
Yes.
Hey, no, that's dope. I'm uber excited about that then. Let's do it. You locked in.
Say, girl, why you ain't been by my shop, huh? What's up?
Which one?
Oh, you fall off the map?
Actually, no. I reached out to your boy Sean, and he told me that you guys wasn't printing, that y'all couldn't take on no new projects.
Yeah. We've been rocking and rolling. I have like another friend, one of my friend, Ashton Couch with Couch Jewelers. He was wanting us to do some stuff for him, and I'm like, dude, we can't. Like, I know you want it, and because our primary focus is our internet business. So that's what makes our money. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then now actually, I've been rapping almost like 80% of the vehicles.
What?
Yeah, so like I am a rapper.
Right.
A vinyl rapper.
With a W.
Hey, yeah, that's dope, man.
Yo, I have a crazy story for y'all though. So I went to Indianapolis for a convention, rap convention, and I got to meet the who's who of like the rap industry, like all these YouTubers. And like I felt like I was geeking out. Like I said, "Oh man, I know you. I know you," and it was really cool. But on the last, it was a Saturday night. Me and a group of people, we all went out. We went out and had a couple of drinks, and we're all just BSing. We're walking through this tunnel, and next thing you know, about 50 feet in front of us, this guy, he gets shot. And so I'm like, oh man. So we backed up, and I was like, get everybody back, you know. And then he takes off running our way. And so I start maneuvering myself behind the beam, and then like try to take off running. Now, keep in mind, I didn't see this guy physically get shot. Like it was within my window of vision, but I didn't see it actually happen.
Yeah.
But because with the people that I was with, I was like, man, we got to get out of here. And I couldn't get to the other side of the street because like there's like this fence line in this tunnel. And I was like, damn. But when I look over to the right, I see that this guy is laying down on the ground. So I ran over there. I started to assess him. He had one shot go in and out with his abdominal region. Then he had another 2 shots within his hip and his leg. And so I plugged him up. We had 911 on the phone. And I mean, I had blood all the way up to like my forearms, and trying to save this guy's life. And he was wearing like this button up. So like I ripped off his button up shirt, created a tourniquet on his leg, and then went ahead and plugged and tried to patch up the holes to prevent him from bleeding out. The police, they arrived. They had no real like emergency response equipment or anything like that. Within that time frame, it took about 15 minutes for the EMT to respond. And this guy actually, it seemed like he was getting ready to just code out because his head, it turned to the left. And I was like, yo, no, wake the fuck up. Who are you? Where are you from? Like, do you have any kids? And I'm like, dude, I need you to keep squeezing my hand. And finally, EMT arrived. They were dragging their ass. It was, keep in mind, it was like about 3 or 4 in the morning. So I'm helping them get him on the gurney. And come to find out, this guy, he's still alive. He was in critical condition. And I reached out about 3 or 4 days to one of the people that I was out there with that helped me. And apparently the detective had reached out to them and wanted to thank, the family wanted to thank us. And also I had this guy, Chris, because I was there for a rap convention. This guy had won the rap convention. So like he was on a head high, like already, super excited about what was going on. And he's helping me. And he's like, dude, like, why are you so calm? I'm like, man, I am not calm. My adrenaline is through the roof right now. Literally every bit of training that I went through from contracting with the Department of Defense and being in the Navy, just like clicked in, went straight into mode. And he was like, shit, man, where'd you learn all this? I was like, this is the one thing that they beat into us to save somebody's life. And so that happened while I was there. I didn't put any of that on social media. I'm not looking for, like, woo and stuff like that. But the next day, a lot of the guys, they heard about it and they were like, oh my God, like, we can't believe you did what you did. And ultimately, everybody's life is valuable. And, that guy was just laying on the ground. And I felt like I was there for a reason. Like I was placed on West Louisiana Avenue in Indianapolis for a reason.
Wow.
That shit is crazy.
Wow. Dang.
Yep.
Wow. No, that's a powerful story, man. Congratulations.
That's where it
Thank
happened.
you.
Thank you. I'm glad you were there.
I mean, right.
Yeah.
Hey, there are no coincidences, man. We're supposed to be exactly where we are for a reason. And yours was to save that person's life. So you did your thing, man. Like, not only are you a dope photographer, videographer, director of photography, but you're a lifesaver.
Yep.
You're a hero, Jose.
Hero, dude. Like, what? That is
Thank you,
amazing.
everybody.
And you're a rapper. Like, come on,
yeah,
man.
right. I told somebody I was a rapper the other night. They were like, "You're like a rapper, like like hip hop." I was like, "No."
Right. I'm above your level, kid. I'm above your level. That's dope, man. Like, that's amazing. The skills that you possess, man. Not only to just, like I say, be a great director, photographer, but a hero. So that we thank you for that in your service, man.
Most def.
Darrell, this is the guy that was talking, that shot that scene that you were talking about earlier in the studio where the camera was going around.
Yeah.
Going around you, Jose.
I remember Jose. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, man. Yeah. We got a close encounter.
I was like, he said you was all up in the grill, man, with the camera.
Man,
you was right here.
Hey, if I'm not doing my job.
I know, right?
You gotta get up close.
I bet he was like, get out my way.
It's like, whoa.
Yeah.
He said he was trying not to look at the camera. That was what he was focused on, not looking at the camera.
It can be tricky. I get that,
It's hard not to look at something right here. So it's like you gotta stay right here, and they right here doing this number right here, and then they go around, go in the room, and then come back around and end up back here again.
Back there.
Yo, what episode is that?
Episode 5.
That's 5. That's the one that just dropped.
That's the one that just dropped.
Man.
Just dropped.
But he had another epic scene though in episode 3.
Episode 3. What
episode 2, I mean. Episode 2.
2.
Yeah, when AJ was coming out of the apartment building to Shay's car window. That was a nice dance too that you did there.
Long tape of him walking out of Fairmont.
Yep.
Yeah, I remember that one. Yep.
Yep, that was a dope one.
Was that episode 2 or 1?
That was 2.
Okay, so I did watch that one.
2.
All right. So yeah.
Oh, you watched? Yeah. Okay. I thought you got 2 in.
No, I got 2 in. Yeah. I would.
That had that shot, and then the drone shot to the car in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the drone shot was legit.
Awesome. I'm glad you guys. Glad
they were talking about the drone shot in 4. Because the first that was our first day of shooting. The one where we did of them laying on the blanket was our first day of shooting, but it's in episode 4. And so that was another shot that a lot of people were talking about.
Wow, that was a picnic, the picnic scene.
Yeah, when they were laying on the blanket and it kind of like dropped down and then went back up or whatever, and it was super cold. And I still apologize to this day.
That joint is like,
I don't feel
that
that.
joint is like album cover.
Right.
When you look at
Right.
it, that joint is crazy.
That's the one where you say, baby.
Yeah.
If I promise to love
really
you.
like that.
I love it. I do. Because when she say her thing, the camera just zooms out like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
man.
it's like, ooh, that thing is crazy. Yeah.
Hey, but what's really crazy though, man, is that song.
Oh man.
Man, come on.
Let's talk about it, man.
I remember the original song.
Yep.
Can we even talk about the original song?
You can talk about it. We ain't playing it.
No, we're not gonna play it.
Sure.
Can you play it? Can I get like a couple seconds of it?
No, not the original one. He can play. Yeah, you can play the You have your board up?
Yeah.
To play the
Matter of fact,
the remake.
Chrissy, I'm gonna pull it up in the I just put it in Dropbox.
That's an episode 5 too. That's the studio thing.
Okay, episode 5 too.
I got the full version in the Dropbox. So whenever you want to go check it out, it's there.
Wait, what? I gotta play it? I'm playing it.
Hold on, no, I got you.
Okay.
I was just saying that I just dropped the full version in Dropbox. So whenever you want to go and
okay. I'm still waiting on because I want everybody's approval before I put it up. So I'm still waiting on Adriana. If you're watching this, can you approve? So we can, because too many people have asked me about that song in the past 24 hours.
Oh yeah,
48 hours.
Yeah,
whatever day.
So definitely one of those things. Let's see here.
Oh, and Jose, you got to go watch the behind the scenes stuff too, because you're funny.
So is that up?
Yeah. For every episode except number 2, but yeah, go.
Is it on
go
YouTube?
Watch that. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see.
Look in the video and stuff. So
I know it's some good shit.
It's funny. I was like, thank you, Jose, for rolling when you weren't supposed to be rolling.
Still rolling, exactly.
Gotta keep it rolling,
man. But when you look at it like this, you get to see how much fun we really had working on set. Those shots are just as important because those shots are gonna remind people or remind themselves at their place, point in time, and what was exactly going on through everybody's mind. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Definitely. You got it queued up, Darrell?
No, let me see if y'all can hear it.
Okay.
Can y'all hear that?
Nope. Is it because your headphones?
I was gonna say the same thing.
Hold on.
You probably forgot the
it
headphones
should be coming
on.
through. Hold on.
See, we ain't do a test run.
No, it's cool. I apologize for asking.
It's okay.
Oh, no,
it was a good ask for those who haven't seen it yet and are watching. You'll have an incentive to watch because everybody's like, "Oh, I love that song."
I gotta
pull up. I'll pull up the session. I know I can play it that way.
I was gonna say I have the YouTube video pulled up right now, or the episode pulled up on YouTube.
Can we hear it?
I see. Can y'all hear that?
Yes. Yo, that's hot. That's got like this 90s vibe to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good job, Darrell.
Man,
I like
look,
that.
I was, for the film version of it, I was sitting there thinking to myself, like, how can I make this track where it fits the emotion of the scene and it does not sound like the original version of that song.
Right.
So it was like this cross in between that I was trying to figure out. And so the progression that it was, it just set the mode. I started out with like pianos or something like that. And it was just a progression, man. That progression was just telling the mode of the track itself, and it just kind of came, man. It just came. I can't even take full, credit for it actually, because it just kind of
came naturally.
It just kind of popped out, man. I don't even really know how to explain it. It just
I know exactly what you're talking about, because when I create these videos and stuff like that, I spend hours sometimes just sitting in front of the monitor looking for music. And it's like, I can listen to something in 5 seconds and be like, no, that's not the one. And then so I find myself like skipping within the song, and if I don't hear it, it's no. So but when I do hear
tough
something,
task, man.
Yeah. And when I hear something, it's like I'm gonna download it. I'll keep it, and if my mood, if it feels like that music, then I'll go with it. But that's what also really helps me create and set a tone for like some of the promotional videos and stuff that I shoot and stuff. So it helps create.
It was the studio scene. It was so many different things that I was looking at. It was the studio scene, what he was feeling at that moment. I wanted to put something in that was going to tell the story of, I'm finna say this, and once I say it, then I'm moving on.
Yeah.
That was the vibe that I was trying to go with. And when Adriana's vocals, though, when I heard them vocals just kind of, them vocals took over. Like, they just took over. And so I knew that I wanted piano, a string, and a guitar. Those 3 instruments I knew that I wanted. I know I didn't want a snare. I wanted more of a clap, because it was just these different things that you pick out that will set the tone, that will capture the moment, so to say. And I wasn't looking for anything that, like, if I'm submitting a song to an artist or something like that, I'm automatically thinking I want it to bang, I want it to hit, I want it to all these different things. But when it comes to like film and TV, it's a little different. You have to capture these moments, these spaces in time, man. It's like the bathroom scene. Like the bathroom scene, she came over, she was distraught. Selah was trying to calm her down, and I was trying to capture this moment. She's in the bathroom, she's looking in the mirror, and I can almost see her saying, "What am I doing? I have this guy in here that worships the ground that I walk on, and then I have this other guy that basically does not. So what am I really doing? Like, what is this all? What does this really mean?" And I wanted those strings. And I went with minor chords on that thing, because I wanted it to sound a certain way. I wanted it to pull a certain emotion out. And so the song, the End Time song, man, it was just a beautiful moment. It was a beautiful moment, man. We went over this song how many times, Christy? Probably about 50.
Wow.
So like 50 times, bro, just trying to get it right. And the thing is, the dope thing about Christy is Christy know what she's looking for. She know what she want. And I like how she's direct to it. She know if it doesn't do this for her, then it's not right. Do it again, come up with something else. And you got to do it. I love that though. Like that's dope to me. Because I realized that the music in this is not about what I think it should be. It's about capturing that attention that the producer, the director, is trying to get out. And it's everybody can't do it. Everybody can't do that.
Right. No, it takes a real special person.
Thank you, because it's really hard sometimes, especially with creatives, to be like, okay, this was good, but I need you to do this, or take this away, add this. And working with producers a lot, I guess I become in tune to how to say things without it being like, but yeah, we because Darrell has submitted stuff for the series. Like I did a open call for submissions and stuff like that, but I didn't know that he worked as a film and TV composer until we started conversing about, you know, like the series and stuff like that. And so I was like, AJ, how you have all of these people? Like, you have all these people and you don't tell me anything. I didn't know LaToya sang. I didn't know that. I was like, come on, dude. So, so yeah, then I asked him, I was like, okay, well, he was like, well, let me know if you need anything for the series. Yes. I'm not gonna turn it down. So I knew, see, the original song on the Situationships, the album, was to a Drake track, like I forgot the name of the producer, but it was a Drake song.
Yeah.
And AJ basically just put his verses in there instead of Drake's. So it had what's her name? Janae I don't know how to pronounce her
Janae
name.
Akia.
Yeah, she was singing the what Adriana, the parts Adriana are singing now. And then the beat. And I was like, I'm not finna get flagged on YouTube behind Drake.
You better know it.
So no, Aubrey, not happening. So I was like, we're gonna have to read. And I'm not a Drake fan, so I didn't know listening to it that it was Drake track. I didn't know.
Yeah,
but
I didn't either.
This was a vital part of that episode, and I needed a song. So yeah, then I was like, okay, I have producer friends. Can y'all like make some demos? And of the demos, we chose Darrell's. And then it was to finding a vocalist. And since Adriana was already in the series, I was like, girl, you want to help us out?
Man.
Which like Adriana can sing. Listen.
Oh.
And
was she in episode 2?
She was in episode 2 as a sexy neighbor.
Okay, that's
you remember her, the one that was on the phone.
Yeah, I remember.
Right.
It was,
and
man,
so
I apologize. It's tough to put these names
one of those
together.
things where right, like KJ, you know how sometimes you're like, as a musician or an artist, you're like in this mode, and then you know you might take some downtime. You like 6 months to a year away from performing, and so it was like at the time that we cast her, it was one of those take a break modes. Right, and I wasn't sure about asking her, but then I asked and she delivered. So
she came through, man. Oh my gosh, did she come?
Yeah, she did.
Really good. Really good. How about you just go watch episode 5 first, Jose? Watch that first and then go back.
Nah, I gotta keep the chronological order.
And then
you gotta keep it,
yeah.
Jose has had access to all of the episodes. Both of y'all have had access to all of the episodes during post-production and refuse to watch them.
No, man.
Until
you gotta watch it when it come out, man. You gotta watch it like when it come out to get everybody else. You gotta vibe with everybody else, man.
That's exactly it.
It took me a lot not to watch it. Like I specifically went to the places that I was supposed to go, and I did what I was supposed to do in those places. And no matter how tempting it was, just watch.
You wanted to respect it, right?
I wanted to wait and go watch it myself. Yeah, man. I was there, man. And man, you know what's crazy, man? When people understand what I had to do to get her vocals to sound like that on that. She recorded this on a cell phone. That's just that's just, man, look.
Wow.
She killed it though, man. She just.
That was the best cell phone demo I ever heard.
Man, look, and hey, like, here's the funny thing, Chrissy.
That's
like,
wild.
I did it. I created her vocals from the one with the fan in the background.
Because I sent him a version. That's and I was like, Adriana, there's a fan in the background. Can you redo them? And I sent him both versions because I know producers, and producers will be like, but I like these vocals better. I can just remove the fan noise. So I sent him both of them. And I figured that's what you did.
That's the one I did, man. It had this something in the background of it that made her vocals sound a certain kind of way. And I was like, dang, man, I'm gonna use this one. I ain't gonna tell nobody till it come out.
That's wow.
Yeah.
And I heard
it.
I was
good work.
Version. The fan versions.
I just cut out the when she was quiet. I cut those parts out, and then I put those delay effects on there, and I used very, very minimum reverb because the reverb would have caught the fan. So what I did was I did the echo and put the reverb on the echo. And so when the echo came out, the reverb was from the echo itself. So it was doing this thing, but the fan was kind of like pushing her vocal in a certain way, and I loved it. Now I wouldn't recommend people sing with a fan in the background, but for that particular scenario, it worked out though.
And you're gonna have some people trying to do it too.
Yeah, you know, they'd be like, yeah, you know, it's hard out here for a pimp. Cut them fans off. Yeah, man, cut them fans off, man. But yeah, man, it came out beautiful, man. I loved it. When Christy, when you talked about it, I went ahead and finished it, and I placed the full version of it in the Dropbox. So once you get permission from everybody and you want to release it, you can.
Oh, I'm ready.
AJ already hit me up. AJ hit me up Friday night about it.
He didn't even tell me. I'm waiting on his approval too.
He hit me on Friday night, man. I will me and AJ, we got a little surprise for everybody. We'll let y'all know at a later date what we're doing, but we're gonna keep it a little secret. I can't wait. I'm
gonna tell Christy.
I'm just glad I threw it out there. So now you're like, oh, what we talking about? What we doing? Oh man, I love it. I love it. This is gonna be great. You're gonna love it, especially.
Me?
Yep.
I'm getting my audio book. Is that what it is?
No. I don't know if you're gonna get an audio book or not, but this what I got going. Me and him got going on something different. It's all good though.
Okay. You working with AJ?
Can you text him right now and ask him? Can you text him and ask him? Can I release the song since he won't respond to me?
I'm finna text him right now.
Okay.
Has AJ been on any of these Zoom calls?
Yeah, he was on the last one.
Yeah, he finally joined. We didn't do last week, but the week
before that.
Oh, these. I'm sorry, I'm interrupting.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he did. And then, go ahead.
Darrell does Thursday nights on his streaming platform. So AJ was on his last one on Thursday, but I think was he on the first one? He just done one with you, huh, KJ?
Yeah, he just did one. I think he peeped in on the first one though with me and you.
No, he knew daddy. He in new daddy mode. So
yeah, I was gonna ask you about that. If the baby's healthy, and that's why I also wanted to talk to him to congratulate him as well.
And then Monica, she was on the first one, and then she had her baby. So
oh wow.
Like
baby crazy
right at the time, man. And you know what's crazy, man? We had her on the Thursday night show, and my freaking electricity went out, and like right before the show, and then she had the baby right after that. So I couldn't even get on. I wanted to put her on here, man, and do the thing, man.
It was like, oh well, there goes that.
Yep, it was over with.
Cool.
No,
but yeah, hopefully we'll get the song. Jose, you gotta go binge watch. You look very relaxed.
I'm gonna watch. y'all hyping it up. So like,
right,
it's wild, man. It's wild. Go ahead, binge watch. I mean, you can really knock it out in an hour.
Hey, I feel like now it's like y'all just need to go ahead and shut up, quit talking, so I go watch this.
And then, okay, go ahead. One last thing. Wait,
no,
one last thing.
I'm teasing. We're good.
I saw you put up your the screenshot of your credit after seeing the first episode. Yeah. Like, what did that feel like seeing? Director.
It's kind of surreal. Like, I mean, I don't know. I feel like that's my official credit, and so I wanted to share that moment with on social media, because a lot of my friends and family are on there, and there's a lot that I really do, but I just don't post a lot. I don't pump, because It's my personal page, and I'm not trying to flood my personal page with all my work and stuff like that. But I put a little bit on there so that people, it piques, their interest, and they can see that I'm not just, standing still. And yeah, so I'm excited. I'm going to New Jersey and New York at the end of this month for vacation. So
and I'm going in August.
Yeah.
It might not be
Well,
vacation.
I'm going from the end of July to like mid-August.
That's
we might be there at the same time.
Yeah. And I think I'll leave on the 11th or 12th. So I'm excited because my brother's been seeing a lot of my work. I want to talk to him about it because he's a creative, he's an artist, and to hear, I'm ready to be asked questions from my family. Like, hey, oh, well, what are you doing? Like, I see you got this, and that,
Yeah.
I want to be able to share with my family.
Right.
I feel that. That's dope, man. Congratulations on your real vacation. That's a real vacation.
Man, I'm excited. This is crazy. My brother and my father, they had a falling out. Like back in '96, my dad put him on a bus to go back home to his mom, and this will be the first time they meet in person, and they actually just started talking this year. My brother hit like a rough patch here recently. He's a newly single man, and he felt like what was going on in his life was affected by my father. And then so he called me. He was like, dude, I need Dad's phone number. Like, I got to get all this stuff off my chest and talk to him about it. So they've been talking, and so this is gonna be like a reunion vacation. We're spreading my grandmother's ashes, so my brother's gonna be able to meet all the family that is gonna be out there, and it's like a roller coaster of emotions. So I'm excited to see what happens with that.
Right.
Hey y'all, I'm going to jump off here. Man, it's been really, really wonderful, man, hanging out with y'all.
Yeah,
got
man.
a couple things I got to do before I hit the sack.
Plug yourself.
Indeed, yeah.
But of course, I am
Plug
your
yourself
boy.
before you go.
Absolutely. I'm the homie Spasciz, Spasciz. You can find me on anything Soundz of Spasciz, SOUNDZOFSPASCIZ. And you can find me anywhere. YouTube. I am every Thursday night doing a cook up. Every Tuesday night, I'm on a live stream. Both of them at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time, every Tuesday and Thursday. And on there, I am youtube.com/Spasciz. Again, SPASCIZ.
All right, we appreciate you, man. And y'all tune in on Thursday night.
Absolutely. We're going to be there again this Thursday, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right, cool. So yeah, I can't wait. We got to talk about the episode, and we're going to get into this thing, man.
Indeed.
Absolutely.
All
man.
right.
Have
Thank
a
you
good
for
night.
coming.
Absolutely.
Good night.
You too.
Man.
Hey, that's dope, Jose, that your family's going to be able to come together after all of this time, man.
Oh yeah, no, I'm excited about it.
That's a blessing.
I'm newly single as well, and
whoa.
Yeah, and right before I became single, I told Kelsey, I was like, well, her aunt, she had already planned a vacation. I was like, well, I can't go because I feel like this is more important. And she's like, well, our family is important. I was like, I get that, but I don't think you really understand how important I feel like this is for me, because it's not just my brother and my father. Like, this is all the family that we have, from coming in from Chicago, New York to Virginia, and possibly even Florida to come out for this, the spreading of my grandmother's ashes. So like, this is a really great opportunity for everyone, and I wanted to be there to meet my brother. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But what's up, KJ?
Yeah. No, I said no. That's most definitely. I understand where you're going, and that's very, very important. All your family you have in the world is more important than, not to say just trying to build this new family, but you gotta take care of your
yeah, no, I
your
agree.
father, yeah. So that's amazing. Man, y'all gonna have fun up there in New Jersey, New York.
I'm excited. I'm ready to hit the beach. Shoot, girl.
Man,
trying to get my tan on.
Hey,
like I need to be any darker.
Get browner.
But yeah, I'm definitely gonna take a 1-day trip where I'm gonna just probably look at everybody, be like, I'm out. I'm going to New York. I'm gonna go have my own fun. Sorry.
Are you taking a drone and get some good drone shots and just video in general?
I am gonna take a drone with me. I'm gonna take my smaller one because it's just easier to travel with.
Yeah.
So I'm excited about that. I'm most definitely probably not gonna be able to get any drone footage in New York because it's just you can't do it. People that do it, I mean, they either have authentications and stuff like that. Most of your aerial footage you see like in downtown New York anyway is done with a helicopter. So there are a couple of YouTubers that can get away with getting a drone up. But with the drone that I have, it's so limited to like airspace and stuff. It may not be possible. So I don't know if I'm going to bring it or not, but I'll be bringing my camera for sure.
That's a bet. I understand.
Yeah.
I understand.
You're gonna have to do like those 20-second holds like in downtown Times Square or something like that, or the southern Manhattan Island,
Yeah.
So that way I got some stock footage.
Right. No.
Right.
Yeah. Christy was telling me about the stock footage. Yeah, you got to get the stock footage, stock photos.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Stock sounds. I'm about to get all of it when I get up there.
Yeah.
Oh man. You can't even compare sounds in New York to anywhere else in the world. It's just something different.
Really?
I feel like I can go to sleep to it.
I got used to it. I really did.
Yeah.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, I was actually trying to get an apartment downtown because I just love the space of hearing traffic and horns and all that. But that's just me.
Yeah. Because I was gonna ask, can you get some beach sounds and videos for me while you're up there?
Yeah.
Because I like to walk.
Yeah. My family lives like 3 blocks away from the beach. That ain't nothing.
Oh, that's a big bed.
Yeah. And so it's 3 blocks away from the beach, 2 blocks away from the train station. It's a lovely life over there.
Right.
And some train sounds would be good too.
Yeah, I can get with that.
Train sounds would be good too. Yes, indeed. Well, Chris, I don't have.
You gonna be back with us next week, Jose, after you watch your episode?
Yeah, I'll try and get back down with you guys. I got time, a little bit of time.
Yeah, at least sometime before the season is over.
Yes, I will.
We got 3 more episodes.
How many more episodes are there?
Just 3.
3 more, so 8 total.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
The 30th is the last one.
Yep.
And they went by fast.
I'm excited to watch these episodes for sure.
Man.
Yeah, everybody
pumping
so them up.
Watch.
Yeah, go ahead and watch.
How many people did you have on today's Zoom call?
Like 6 or 7 of the cast.
That's awesome.
Cast from episode 5. All of his friends.
Yeah.
Yeah. So besides that, I'm not including Darrell because he was. Well, I mean, he was in it.
Yeah.
He was in the episode, but he wasn't one of the friends. But,
that's what's up.
Yeah. And I had my apologies to Jay Ward because he did pop in, and I totally forgot to let him out of the waiting room. So,
oh
man, we were in mid-conversation. So sorry, Jay.
Dang.
He sent you like some fist emoji or something like that, probably.
Well, that's not. Would that be all for us tonight?
Yeah. Unless you have something else you want to talk about.
No. I don't have anything.
Y'all let me know. Let me know when the next one is. Send me an invite. I'll try and get back on it again, you know.
That's event next Sunday. Same time, same place.
Same time, same place.
Same time, same place. You want to plug yourself before we head out?
Nah, you know, that's not me.
No, that's not him.
Look,
read your shirt.
Even
Move your hands.
like I was telling you, it's like I don't even really pump my work up that much, and I just
Media Lab.
Move your
I
hand,
can boom, right there.
Right there. I was about to say on the shirt.
So type that in, guys, if y'all want to look for him. Yeah, I feel you though, Jose. I don't plug myself neither, but I'm in the process of doing more plugging and putting it out there. So
I think you'll probably see more here in the future. I just man, I'm not trying to make it look like I'm doing something that I'm not. You know what I mean? If that makes any sense, I feel like we live in a society that has to be accepted with followers and likes and loves and all that. And so I just don't really pump myself up like I should. Plus, if I did, then I really wouldn't have any time, because people be asking me to do this and do that, and I'm at my limit right now. You know, like I've already had a couple of people ask after I did my friend's wedding. I got hired on for another wedding, and then potentially I already got one booked in September and October, and I hadn't even got out of August, got into August.
Right. No, I get it. It's time.
And, you know, so I was actually thinking about doing a website and let my brother handle that. But it's like, do I really want to attract more work? Because I love my current job. You see where I work at.
Yeah, I like it too. If I wasn't doing what I'm doing, I'd be trying to get over there with you.
Yeah. And I mean, it's such a high paced environment where I work at. And I'm not trying to have that, have my personal media and stuff like that conflict with work, because I also feel like my job has created some of my opportunities as well too.
Yeah. Nah, totally understandable. Well, no need to plug himself. I'm not gonna plug me. Christy,
go follow her at WEB. Or CYA. I think I spelled it right. I'm gonna put it in the comment. Go follow her.
Yeah, we be
website.
Yeah,
she has a website that's coming soon.
You can. I tell you what, you can follow my Instagram. I feel like I put more work on my Instagram. It's Jose. That's Jozay. Last name is Cordero. Cordero.
Already put it in the comment. Y'all go follow him.
I'm the one that's getting hit with by the Black Batman in Times Square.
Oh, that sounds fun.
I put both of y'all stuff in the comments.
Well, thank you. She plugged us. We appreciate it. We appreciate
I'm gonna delete that shit.
They're both. You better not report my comment.
Right.
After you told me to. Just because I did it before you said it doesn't mean it's not.
It was unauthorized.
So. That's wow. Well, we appreciate you guys for tuning in tonight to Situationships Café. This is a longer show because we didn't do one last week, so we appreciate you for hanging in. Come back next week. Oh, but join us Thursday with Soundz and Spasciz on YouTube, 9 p.m. It'll be me, Christy, and we'll see who else is going to join us on Thursday. So join us back here next weekend. Jose may join us, and we'll have some more cast members as well. So we appreciate you guys. We love you. Keep watching, keep supporting. Later.
Later.